Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. I guess more and more articles about this kind of events will be promoted, which is, but unfortunately for these guys here, this is promoted by Sputnik, the Russians. And they tell us that the British mercenary killed fighting in Ukraine. I know he was a volunteer, he was not a mercenary, but hey, semantics and euphemisms matter, right? No. So, British mercenary killed fighting in Ukraine 4 hours ago, today on August 31st. So, let's see what the Russians are telling us. British mercenary Sam Newey, who fought on the side of the Ukrainian armed forces, has been killed in a mortar attack, according to a British newspaper citing his relatives. And I'm quoting Samuel Newey, 22, a student from Birmingham with no military experience, was a member of a foreign volunteer squad known as the Dark Angels fighting for the Kiev regime. His death on Wednesday was confirmed by his brother Dan, the publication said. According to the deceased brother, who also saw action in Ukraine, Newey gave his life for people he never knew. Oh my god. Okay. The Dark Angels squad was formed by a former British paratrooper Daniel Burkey. According to media reports, the 36-year-old from Manchester United served in airborne forces, including Afghanistan. He later went to Syria to fight alongside Kurdish fighters against ISIS. On his return, Burkey was accused of helping the Kurdish People's Protection Unit (YPG) unit's planned attack against Turkey. As a result, he was detained for several months. Last year, Burkey came to Ukraine and organized his own Dark Angels unit. However, he eventually moved away from direct combat and began helping with evacuation from the front line. He went missing in mid-August, with the money or without the money. According to the Russian Ministry of Defense, amid the disruption of mobilization plans and in order to cancel significant losses with the Ukrainian army, Kiev has intensified the recruitment of mercenaries. That's what they claim. They are reportedly recruited from the United States and Canada, including with the assistance of CIA, as well as from Asia, Latin America, and Middle East, including from the areas in Syria under American control. Oh, did you know there are some American control in Syria? Isn't Syria an independent sovereign country? Yes, but hey, if you're strong, you can do whatever you want. In the course of a special military operation, over 4,800 mercenaries have been neutralized, and the same number fled Ukraine, the military ministry added. So, you go in a war zone, there's a chance that you get blown up by a mortar. Well, I don't know this guy's reasons, but he went over there. He was 22. And what bothers me is not his decision. What bothers me is I will say it in a negative way, the opportunity to go to war. That's what bothers me. And if that would be really about Ukraine's independence and democracy and sovereignty, I would say yes. But if you go around the block a few times or even halfway, you realize that those interests are counting their money and these guys are dying. Well, what can you do? I was 22 at one point, and I'm guessing you were 22 at one point, so you understand how you viewed the world at that age. And maybe, as I, look at that and say, how naive. Some people are very, how should I put it, mature at certain ages, but still, some wisdom comes only with experience and with time. I don't think at 22 he was able to really understand what's going on, but I don't want to put, intentions in this dead person's spirit. But 22, I think, it's sad for him, it's sad for the family, and for the whole thing that I think is just a money, 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 and he was just used. I think, I'm sorry to say it, but that's my assessment of this. I don't know. Maybe I mean, I'm certain, 99% certain that he thought he's doing the right thing. Maybe one day we're going to look at the media promoting garbage, shaping people's, worldview and turning into, hey, I'm going to go to Ukraine and fight those evil Russians for the good Ukrainians, without realizing that, well, things are not so black and white. You should look at the third party and the fourth party and the fifth party, or the fifth column. Well, it is what it is. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just, my friends.